Oh, hey, what's up? Today is it's Wednesday, March 16th, and on this day in history, Jerry Lewis was born in 1926. John Lennon and Yoko Ono were served deportation papers by the Nixon administration in 1972, and today is National Artichoke Day, proving once again that white people have gone way too far. Welcome to the 5 Bourbon Lunch Show. I'm your host, America's sweetheart, Eric Ryan. This week's guest is Becky Jolly, the Nebraskan queen of social media and owner of Elephant Key Marketing. Today, we're going to drink and talk about our favorite movies. I think you can tell a lot about somebody based on their favorite movies, specifically what kind of movies they like. Now, enjoy episode 3. I know I will. I'm in it. Hit my music. Oop. Becky Jolly, the Nebraskan queen of social media. Are you ready for brown booze number 3 / question number 3?
Oh, I have never been more ready for anything in my life. Cheers. Oh, that's good.
I cheated a little with this one because the show is called the 5 Bourbon Lunch Show, but this is a rye.
This is good.
I love rye. I think they're more aggressive. So here are the tasting notes, the pretentious tasting notes. Aromas of clove, vanilla, anise, and pepper.
Okay.
Subtle notes of candied spices and citrus. The big finish is smooth with hints of licorice.
I get the licorice, I get the anise, maybe a little bit of the citrus, but it's a lot milder than the last one.
So this is from the Buffalo Trace Distillery as well. So originally from New Orleans. It's Sazerac Rye. So the Sazerac cocktail is America's oldest cocktail. And it's the official cocktail of New Orleans.
This is really good. And Buffalo Trace is my dad's favorite whiskey, so he's going to be so proud of me.
Buffalo Trace is my brother-in-law's favorite. Look at that.
Maybe your brother-in-law is my dad.
Holy shit. He's black. Is your father black?
Same. No.
Top 5 movies.
Yeah.
Number 1, we had to clarify because there was a remake in 1995, but we're not talking the remake. So I watched the preview. What I walked away with is that Audrey Hepburn is a smoke show. Like she's gorgeous.
Uh-huh. It's really cute. It's just a really cute movie. Like, I'm not going to pretend like it moved mountains in terms of like cinematic landscape. I love Humphrey Bogart also.
He looks very old for her in that movie. He looks like he could be her grandfather.
No, she just looks really young, and he is significantly older, but not like grandpa old.
I don't know. It was creepy.
No, the point is like he's older. He feels the weight of the world on his shoulders, feels like he's responsible for all of these things. He needs to keep his company going, and little sprightly, adorable elven Audrey Hepburn like comes in, and she's in love with his brother, who's like the goofy, silly younger brother, carefree, and so she's in love with the brother, and then she spends time with Humphrey Bogart because he doesn't want them to get married. Spoiler alert. I
think this movie did move mountains for you. You seem very affected by this piece.
Well, yeah, not like cinema, but Becky, yes, like life-changing.
Becky loves it.
Becky loves it.
Your number 2 movie.
Yeah.
Cinderella. I take it. So I have 2 younger sisters. They watch that on loop. The big puffy VHS containers of Disney movies, and the smell that those emit, like it just feels like an era. And I think Disney adults are like some of the worst people. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying they're terrible. Walt Disney, like those early movies, what he did, unbelievable. He redefined Hollywood.
For sure. And he did redefine the landscape of cinema and of storytelling. We have this template for telling stories now, and a lot of that comes from his mind and him taking some of the classics and reshaping them and making them less, murdery. Like a lot of those fairy tales are like a lot of people
a lot of murder. He left in the dead parents.
Yeah, like in the original Grimm's fairy tale, like the stepsisters cut off parts of their feet to fit into the slipper.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked well with
they just fast forwarded through
that. Your third one is a fucking fantastic pick.
Like why? I mean, if anybody has a top 5 favorite movie list and Airplane is not on that.
Airplane. So I watched the trailer too. I watched all your trailers just to get up on them. Not that I've not seen Airplane, but the trailers laugh out loud funny. Like it opens with the doctor from the Mayo Clinic, and behind him is a bunch of jars of mayonnaise.
I think what makes that movie, and this is something I do. So I do improv as a hobby, and this is what I carry into my improv is that like they take themselves so seriously. And that's what makes it so funny. Like if anybody was like Mayo Clinic, it doesn't work.
So Jim Abrams was one of the directors and writers. So his whole thing is that he wanted to hire actors who had never done comedy before.
Yes.
So Robert Stack and Leslie Nielsen to that point hadn't done it, and they just fucking nailed it because they played it straight in the straightest way possible.
And it just it's just mwah.
All the Naked Guns are great. Hot Shots was great with Charlie Sheen. Like all those parody movies from that trio. It's Abrams and then 2 other guys. Beautiful.
The Coen brothers.
Wrong brothers. Coens are the director of the movie you hate the most.
What? Oh yeah, Big Lebowski. I don't hate every Coen brother movie.
But you hate that one.
I do hate that one.
We should save that for the part where we say the movie you hate the most. The next movie you love though. Jaws.
Yeah. I just think it's the ultimate monster movie. And what makes it so good is that there's a lot of things that make it good, but it was actually an accident that makes it amazing because they couldn't get the shark to work the whole time.
Shark doesn't come until way deep into the movie, right?
Yeah, exactly. We don't see him until like 2/3 of the way through. But like that suspense is what makes it so scary. And so like that's what's scary about life. It's not the things we can see, it's the things that we can't see.
Right. The Greatest Showman is your 5th movie. My greatest fear in life is that I make it, right? I make it someday. I'm huge. Then I die. Then many years down the road, they make my biopic a musical.
Yeah. And they're like, make his hair taller. No, it has to be taller.
And get Wolverine for the starring role.
He wasn't a perfect person. I think he probably did some really, really crappy stuff.
P.T. Barnum? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But I also think that we can...
He exploited bearded women.
Yeah.
Which at the time I think was fine. It was a different era.
Just on the surface, it's such a great movie. And it also, like, you walk into it, you might be feeling a little down or a little blah, or you're tired, and you walk out and you're like, I'm going to build a fucking circus. It's so uplifting. Yeah.
Would you hire conjoined twins?
Mm-hmm. They did a good job. Yeah.
We may have mentioned this, but the movie you hate the most, The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
That's going to make some people mad because I think Lebowski fans, I don't know, for whatever reason, they feel some kinship with this movie.
More power to you. Like you're probably like Sabrina's probably not your favorite #1 with the bullet movie. So that's okay.
No.
That's all right. You probably haven't named 3 of your cats after characters in the movie Sabrina. And I'm okay with that.
It's no Billy Madison. That's for sure.
Never seen it.
That is the greatest American film. How you feeling?
I am feeling it for sure, but I'm not gonna Tara Reid or anything.
I'm not going to Tara Reid or anything is what I tell my parole officer every time I leave his office now. Your company should be doing daily video content. We can help produce it. Did I mention that we're a HubSpot certified partner? Here's our trophy. Until next time, which is tomorrow, go Tara Reid. Have a great night. Bye, Mom.